What is going on, Eagles Nation? Happy Friday. We are 2 days away from game day. Views from the LincTV. Steve and Hellmann here alongside Tom and Aresco. And last night, before we get into the Eagles talk last night, big win for the Denver Broncos. I loved every second of it. Can't stand Cam.
Yeah.
You gotta be a humble loser.
Yeah,
he's a sore loser. You can't be like that, dabbing on everyone. Then when you lose, like.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't be like that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when he lost the Super Bowl. But at least he shook his hand. But still, come on, I just can't do that. To me, you just can't do that.
Yeah, I also just don't like the Carolina Panthers. Both said the same thing because we're homers a little bit.
Yeah.
We like the Eagles in the NFC, not
Yeah. I went out to a thing last night with some of my coworkers, and the one guy's a Dallas fan who I work with, and I was like, "Who do you want to?" And he's like, "I don't really care." I'm like, "What do you mean you don't care?" AFC, NFC. NFC, you want the NFC to lose every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how it is. But,
I agree.
So yeah, let's get into these questions. I was a little piped up about that last night. I had to get that off my chest, But, seriously, let's go through the questions because we got a lot of them. You guys got some good ones this week. And the games are back, so it's exciting. It's fun. This is great. That Ninjas Day asked, at the end of the season, where will this defense be ranked?
It's tough. I would say realistic expectation, top 15. You want to be in the top half of the league. I would love to see top 10. You're in the top third of the league. Top 5 is that elite tier of defenses where if you're in the top 5. And I think that a lot of people's misconception when they hear about how excited the fans are about this defense is that people don't understand that we're not just hype about what they could be in 2016 because they could be a really good defense in 2016, but they're going to get better, and eventually this defense is going to be a top 5 unit, top 7 type of unit because you can see they have a lot of the qualities that those good defenses have, such as Denver with the pass rushers, and they get pressure with the front four. So they have great safeties. Corner is obviously the hole, but there's some stopgap guys there. That's a whole different discussion on how they can improve it. But the bottom line is that their ranking, it's a good question because it's always good to gauge what they'll be this year. But their ranking this year, it's going to be definitely improved from last year, which was bottom of the league because they fell apart.
Well, they're on the field too much.
Yeah, so. Exactly, and they had a lot of key injuries, which happens. But hopefully we can stay healthy at our key positions, and we can go forward and we can get in the top 15. So I hope it's top half of the league. That's really what I'm hoping for, just to see that improvement. And see that they have what it takes to eventually become, one of those top 5, top 7 tier defense. Maybe even get up in the top 3 if they play their cards right.
Yeah, Zay, I say top 10 definitely, and top 5 potentially. Matt Mitten asked, do you think it is possible that either Smallwood or Barner ended up being the starting running back before the season is over? I say no, unless Ryan Matthews goes down with a season-ending injury. I think he'll get banged up a little bit, but I don't think he's gonna, unless he goes an injury at sidelines for the whole year. I don't see them unseating Ryan Matthews.
Right. Excuse me. Little tired. Had we got a long day ahead of us and long night of watching football last night. So bottom line is Wendell Smallwood hasn't really proven much. Darren Sproles will get more carries than him most likely.
Yeah.
But Kenyon Barner's a guy that you got to watch out for. He's going to be really improved this year. So I could see him taking carries and stuff like that. And Ryan Matthews gets hurt, like you said. Yeah. Sure, but that's kind of.
I think Smallwood. The goal of Smallwood this year is develop him into a model exact replica of Sproles, and then after Sproles is gone, then you have Smallwood. But I don't think you put much pressure on her when you take Smallwood and you say, "Hey, look at Sproles. Emulate your game after him." You're basically the same guy. I think that's what you're trying to do. Next question is from Chambers King. He actually has 2 questions here, so we'll do the first one. Does the trade of Eric Rowe mean C.J. Smith gets a chance to move to the active roster?
So far, no. They said they're not picking anyone up till after the game because he would probably just be inactive anyway. You can only carry 46 active players on game day. So no, not necessarily.
Yeah. And then next question at Chambers King. What do you think will be our main position of need for draft in Philly?
I think it will be offensive line, running back, and cornerback are the 3 positions that you could use.
Which I'm going to stop you right there because Jay Gal goes 74 asks, now that we have a first round pick, would you go running back, tackle, or cornerback in the first round, like you said, and we agree with you. We were talking about this the other day. A Galgo said those are the positions you need. I personally would love Nick Chubb. I'm a big Georgia fan.
He said that?
What, yeah.
Yeah, I like Nick Chubb. He's really good. He had that big injury, but it looks like he's fine. There's tons of running backs, though. I think you have to try to get one of those top corners or top offensive linemen.
Yeah.
If you can get a top running back, maybe try to trade up. You never know what Howie's up to, so we'll see. But we do need to surround Carson Wentz with things that'll make him better. And I think cornerback, we have Mills who we're developing. We have Nolan Carroll and McKelvin for, at least a year or two before you really go and get, the top corner.
See, I think
maybe in free agency you can knock a couple positions out, so then you can go in the draft and have lesser needs.
See, I think if Nolan Carroll has a good year this year, you sign him to like a 2 or 3 year deal because clearly he's shown that he's in playing field and he's
solid,
good, and he's a solid guy.
You'd stay
Chuck
healthy.
I think it's pretty big if you can hit on this first round and just get a lineman. Do a say. I love linemen with this first round pick. It's probably going to be.
Do you love linemen in general?
I love it. I love those big guys.
Great,
but I like I like a guard. That's a safe pick. A left guard or a tackle because you got some same. Oh, that's true. It's probably a tackle. So
Jason
Peters. Yeah, Jason Peters gonna be gone. Thank God. At CN Jones 50 asks, will Carson Wentz be a stud this season for the Eagles and get the Eagles to where they need to be?
We're excited about him. I don't think we can hide that. There's so
it's gonna
much
be good and bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna see some flashes of brilliance. You're gonna see some rookie mistakes, but I think there's gonna be a lot more good than bad.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some bad. It's inevitable.
Yeah, there's always bad with any rookie quarterback. It depends if it comes week 1, week 8. Look, Tom Brady has bad games. You know what I mean? Like when you got guys. Look at the year Andrew Luck had last year. Aaron Rodgers has bad games. Everyone has bad games. If those guys have bad games, you have to understand that a young guy's going to even be more susceptible to having those up and down moments, and he's going to. But we're really excited about him, and where the Eagles need to be is. Exactly where he's going to take him, and that's set up for the future.
And they're building a team because it's a team effort. Cam Newton didn't play the greatest game last night, but he didn't play bad. But people are going to be like, "Oh, Trevor Simeon outdueled Cam Newton." It's like, well, no, he didn't outduel Cam Newton. His team just beat Cam Newton. So things like that are going to happen.
Exactly.
So this year is develop the team. Wentz is going to get better, but, develop the whole team.
Somebody on Twitter said Trevor Simeon isn't playing bad or whatever, and I said, no, he's really not that good after he threw a couple interceptions early. And I was like, he's really not that great. You know? And then after the game won, that person, mentioned me and said, oh, how about now? And I was like, if you seriously are trying to make, the case that Trevor Simeon just he won that game or something.
No, he did not.
Come on, it's clear the Denver Broncos are a very good team, and if you have a very good team, you can beat, you can win games. They overcame just because the name of their quarterback was Peyton Manning last year.
Yeah,
they weren't winning games because of him or Brock Osweiler. He wasn't playing that great either. They went 5-2 with him as the starter.
John Elway is drowning himself in shots or alcohol in the press box because he could have got Sam Bradford for a 3rd or 2nd round pick, which honestly would have vaulted them to a whole new level.
Yeah, maybe.
Even if Sam Bradford didn't
win games with the guys they had.
I know, but if they had a just marginal quarterback play, they'd be fine. They had nothing last year and they did well.
That's true.
And then you just chimed in 2 questions yesterday. So first one was pipe it up. Yeah, we're gonna be very piped up for the game. We're hyped. We're excited.
Yeah. Let's define what pipe it up means.
Pipe it up is just jacked up, and we just go nuts. We're happy. We moved out here, guys, and we're we're doing a screen rating thing. We're shooting our pilot in about a month and a half.
Exactly.
And we do not pipe it down. We go nuts.
And when Carson Wentz enters the field of play, what are you going to be making sure every fan around us is doing?
Going nuts. But I will also make mention that if Sam Bradford was here, I'd feel really good too. But and then you ask also players of the game. I'm gonna say players of the game. I'm gonna go Carson Wentz.
You're gonna go with Carson Wentz. Take that road. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox. Okay, and then Tim Wack asks predicted record for the end of the season, whole season. What do you got? Say 9-7.
I had
enough to win the division.
I had 9-7 winning the division before,
Sammy V?
Before Sammy V was even traded,
The
and
first round pick
I'm
worthy?
literally and I'm just going to stick with my prediction.
I had
9-7,
10-6.
and they win the division. He had 10-6. He's dropping it a game. You know, we always thought it would be Sammy V versus Teddy B in that Vikings Eagles game.
We did. That was our prediction. Like,
And
that would be the first playoff game.
And also that we would play them in the regular season too. But now it's going to be Carson W versus Sammy V.
Well, what was going to happen was Sam Bradford was going to outduel Teddy Bridgewater, and he was going to ascend to heaven after that playoff win. And then we have to start Carson Wentz in the divisional round. So that's how it would happen.
Yeah. But now Sammy V might be in the playoffs because again the Vikings are one of those teams that doesn't really they've proven they can win with a good run game and average quarterback play.
Exactly. Next question at SmithBoy93 asks, "Do you guys think we can win the division or make the playoffs with Wentz being our starter?" Absolutely. And here's the second part of this question. What do you guys think about some Eagles fans on social media already giving up on the season? I don't like
That's
it.
a great question. I don't understand it. I mean, it's funny because they're the same people that said Sam Bradford would never bring us anywhere, like everyone did, like all the media did, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh well, now they're done. Now
We don't have Sam Bradford. What are we gonna do? It's like, well, you didn't like Sam Bradford.
Exactly.
And he just got you a first-round pick, so actually he did bring it closer to a championship.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. And a lot of people just associate, a young quarterback with a bad record, and sometimes, I think it's just because our division's so bad that it's going to be so close that that one team will just eventually be like that 9-7 team that wins the division, and a team will be 8-8 behind them, then probably like 7-9 or so, and then like 6-10 or 7-9, 8-8.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be 4 very average teams that are just slugging it out in that last month.
Listen, if we played in the AFC West, like the Broncos, the Chiefs, and the Raiders,
then I'd be like,
I'd be concerned because we'd be with the Chargers looking up like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're like probably 4-12.
Yeah.
But even Oakland.
Yeah.
But or in like the Chippers division, getting smacked around.
We're in
by
LA.
those two
I talked to some Rams fans. I'm engaging their posts, and they're just like, we're happy they're here, but they're not good. They're even aware of it. And they don't. Yeah. So.
Yeah, they're not.
Next.
Fisher in that.
Yeah. Next question. JBrad13, Justin Bradley 13. I love this question. What's your favorite food to eat while watching the game or at the game? I need to know because my first game experience will be week 3 versus Pittsburgh. Justin Bradley, I am so happy you're getting the game, and that's your question's a little silly though. You're getting a Philly cheesesteak. That's not negotiable. That's what you eat.
I go with the Chicky and Pete's crab fries. Justin, it's your first game. If you haven't had crab fries, you might have because you might go into Philly's games.
Well,
But no, but you have to go with the crab fries, the cheese. That was like what I always ate at my first games, and that's a must. It's a must. It's a must.
Come on, get in the spirit. Eat a cheesesteak.
Obviously, he's had a cheesesteak before. He's talking game eats.
But get a cheesesteak. Buy a cheesesteak hat. Put it on. Eat a cheesesteak.
Yeah, all right.
That's what I'm saying. Get the crab fries too, but get it. That's a side dish.
Yeah,
get your cheesesteak, Justin.
Go with the crab fries.
God, we went to every game. I mean, if we were back in Philly, we could have been. When we were going back for the game on Sunday.
Well,
you might be.
I'm already looking into the tickets for the Steelers.
Of course you are. I wouldn't.
Jay Brad, if I sit near you, I'll be like, hey, what's up? If not, then
if he sits next to you, he's gonna buy a crab fries too.
And I'll be going nuts.
Yeah. Next question. At Zachary Ivory asks, how involved will Smallwood be in the game plan if you're the coach for Sunday? I don't think he's gonna be really involved at all.
Yeah, not really. Unless an injury happens, I think Sproles will be involved. Maybe they get Smallwood some plays, but I'd rather
think Smallwood's a guy you develop.
DGB's starting now.
Yeah, I mean we're down with DGB.
Yeah, you know me.
You know me. Next question. At a Bizzle asks, do you think Jordan Hicks can be as productive as last year before getting injured?
Yes.
Absolutely. He looked really good in preseason. Looked very strong. And last question. I saved mine because you ask questions, so I want to ask questions too. And this one's very. It's very personal to me, and it's so I ask you, Tom, how badly do you miss Sam Bradford? He's my favorite quarterback. He's actually my favorite football player.
Well, I
He's
think
my favorite player.
I
Nah, Carson Wentz is now, but it's fine.
I miss him. I miss Sam Bradford, but it sounds like you miss him a lot more.
I do miss him a lot, but I am all
This guy
I'm
hasn't
all on the Wentz
stopped
wagon.
talking.
But listen,
He is on the Wentz wagon.
I
He
love-
literally hasn't stopped talking about Sam Bradford since he got traded. There's not been a day that's gone by that like a Sammy B hasn't come out.
you pay top dollar for top quality, and that's what the Vikings did to get Sam Bradford.
That's exactly it.
They wanted a franchise quarterback. They paid the price.
It's like when we went to the grocery store and we paid $8.99 for like 15 chicken patties, spicy chicken
yeah,
patties.
and they were good chicken patties.
Exactly. That's kind of like what the Vikings did.
Yeah, they got
You know?
top.
They'll last us for till we go back to Philly.
Yeah,
That's kind of
they
what they
paid top dollar.
for a QB.
For a
That'll
QB.
last them. You know,
That's
them
gonna
to
give them
playoffs.
top quality.
Top quality production.
Yeah.
And great leadership.
And I love him. And I miss him.
Get those
And
showers ready for
Get
that first pep talks.
fire up the showers. They're ready, but no, guys, the Wentz wagon's here. We're so pumped up. If you guys are going to the game on Sunday, hit us up on Twitter. You know, we'll be there at Tom Aresco, at Steve Mayo. We'll be going out. We'll be at E-Rock's tailgate. We'll be bopping around all over the place. But yeah, seriously, you guys are there. Come see us. We're excited, man. I mean, this is it. Eagles football. We will be doing a live from the link. We'll get to do it every game this year, but this
Week
one, we're doing it.
Live
And,
from the link. You'll get a video uploaded from the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, no, we can't wait. And you know what, guys, we're wheels up in a few hours, and we will see you on Sunday, maybe
Philadelphia.
in Philadelphia. And we, as what was his name, Brad Smith, can't wait at the end of the Jets game.
Bart Scott.
Bart Scott. That was kind of close.
Brad
Not really.
Smith's the receiver
Yes.
kick return.
Yeah, but can't wait. We'll see you guys then.